So my name is Fernando, and this is my how-to project. We're going to be making pizza. And the first thing you're going to need is a cup of warm water, 1 cup, and 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. And the yeast has to sit in the water for about 10 minutes and let it foam. And once it's done, it'll be all foamed up, and then we can go into the next part. So now once your water thing has foamed, you gotta add everything else. First thing I'm gonna add is 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Your honey, a spoonful. Two tablespoons of olive oil. And some spices. That is parsley flakes. This is oregano. And this is garlic powder. And then you're gonna wanna and some salt. You can't forget about salt. 1 or 2 teaspoons. And once that's done, mix it by hand and knead it for 10 minutes once it forms a dough ball. So once you've kneaded it for 8 minutes, so that you form it into a dough ball, it should look like this. Now you're gonna get a pot, a deep pot. Pour a little bit of olive oil into it and coat the bottom and the sides. This is where you'll put the dough where it could rest. And so it won't stick. So put it in there, put a towel over it, and let it rest for 1.5 hours. Wait, alright. So while your dough is rising, we're gonna make this pizza sauce. So what I do, I threw a little bit of olive oil, just enough to coat the pan, and some garlic in. Now we're gonna add the tomato sauce, right? Alright, add about a little bit of water. Alright, so we can get a little thinner. Salt, a couple turns. Pepper, black pepper, same thing, and oregano. Just enough. And now we're gonna mix it and let it heat up. Let it heat up for about 15 minutes and let it cook. And you should have your pizza sauce. So my name is Fernando, and this is my how-to project. We're going to be making pizza. And the first thing you're going to need is a cup of warm water, 1 cup, and 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. And the yeast has to sit in the water for about 10 minutes and let it foam. And once it's done, it'll be all foamed up, and then we can go into the next part. So now you have your pizza sauce all done, right? It's been 1.5 hours since the dough has risen. Let's see if it has risen or spread out or whatever. Looks like it has. Hands are clean. Let's get it out. See how once it comes out, it should be nice and soft. You could poke holes in it. It should stay. It should feel like dough. We have the oven on 475. Heating up. Now we're gonna roll it into a pizza shape. All right. Make sure it's all even and kind of circular. If you like circular pizza, it doesn't really matter. Be an oval, square. It's kind of fun too. You can stretch out with your hands like this. Knuckles, not like that. Alright. let's go over here. And spray it with olive oil so the under can get crispy. Spread it out in the pan. Poke holes in it so bubbles don't form. Just in the middle. Leave the edges be. And now, once you get it's got enough holes in it, we're gonna spray this with olive oil now. Get it crispy. Alright. And now we're gonna wait till our oven's heating up, and I'll be back. While the oven was heating up, I cut some mozzarella cheese, and now we're gonna start putting our pizza together. Okay. Just dump it on there. Spread it around. Make it juicy. Get spread all around except for the edges, but you like crust, right? Who doesn't like crust? Alright. That's all. Now we have our cheese. Make sure you cover the whole pizza with cheese. Just like there's a giant in the background. Now, I'm gonna put, after I'm done this, which is taking a minute, I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 15 minutes until it gets nice and crispy. So everyone likes a crispy pizza. Well, I do. It's not pizza if it's not crispy. That's almost enough cheese. We're American, so there's extra cheese. Okay. Ready? So now we're gonna put in the, well, maybe a little bit more. Couple spots. Corner over here, neglected it. Right here. Right here, a little more of this. Right here. Alright, now it's good. We're gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes. And let's hope it turns out good, because I'm not sure. So now the pizza's done and we're about to take it out. It looks done. I hope it's done. It might be done. I'm not sure. Oh well, I guess we'll find out when we're eating it. Right. It looks done. Alright. Shut the oven off. Look, it looks done. Now that's a pizza right there. That's how you make a pizza. And thanks for watching.